animal better not screw up. The whole world's gonna see you mess up. Hey, fuck you guys. You're not allowed to film when we're fishing.
We film everything. Cameras don't go off, baby.
Blue and flipped its tail. Sick. Should we go in next to it and take pictures?
Don't they come in pods? Nobody's gonna see what, Jake? Jake, no one's gonna see what? Yes.
There's caves and a waterfall down there in front of it.
Well, as I'm sure you expected, probably like a sick video on the boat, things didn't quite work out the way I wanted them to. Let's start with the fact that this was probably the last time the boat was about to get taken out because of the fact that it was most likely going to be sold. So our thinking was, you know, let's have some fun, let's catch a bunch of fish, and let's really enjoy ourselves. We were far from that, unfortunately. I don't even know where to start. Well, this jacket is the one I wore out there. To say the least that it was pouring down rain is one thing, but to be wearing a 100% cotton jacket and some like sweatpants, it wasn't fun for me. Nor was it fun for anyone except one person. The person who checked the weather report and didn't say anything and brought his own rain gear. So that was cool of him. Thanks, Taylor. If we even pushed that aside, hey, it was raining, I got soaking wet. It was freezing. Obviously, I was freezing. I was soaking wet. My feet were soaking wet because I didn't wear my boots because I had no idea it was going to rain. Which is on me 100%, but for the fact that he didn't even say anything to any of us and none of us were prepared at all was kind of sad. It kind of sucked. So, fishing for 2 hours, 3 hours, you know, I'm jigging a pole. We're trying to catch halibut. We never really fished this area before, so we didn't really know where we should have gone, but we asked like the guys, we asked the locals and stuff, so they put us on, you know, where people were at least catching some in the past couple days or like whenever. And it just wasn't working out. So I'm soaking wet. I'm jigging. My arm's tired. I'm reeling up from like 300 feet to 500 feet deep. Like, I'm getting tired. I can't even film anything because it's so rainy. Like, my phone's getting soaking wet. My hands were so cold. I couldn't move them. So I couldn't text. I couldn't take Snapchats. Like, I was screwed out there. So we decided to stop fishing for halibut and move up and move like down the coast. Start going for like rockfish and lingcod and other things like that. So we zoomed down. We got in this super nice area and started catching fish. And finally it was like, all right, it breathed life back into us. We could catch a bunch of fish, but we couldn't keep any of them because apparently this species is endangered, so we had to throw those back. But you can keep them like up in a different area we were fishing. But besides the point, we were fishing this area and you couldn't keep them. So we're like, fuck, so we're throwing all these fish back. Finally, we caught 3 fish that we could keep. And then the tide was changing, so we're like, all right, let's head back out to the halibut. We only have 3 keepers, like pretty small, but we're like, all right, the weather got nicer. I'm freezing still because I'm soaking wet. Like, you're not going to dry up out there. It's pretty nice. Like, the waves-wise, it's pretty nice out. It was pretty calm. But the weather itself, the rain was just annoying. It was so frustrating. We just got some bites out there, nothing crazy. And then one of our poles took like a hit, and then like it stopped. We're like, oh shit, like missed it again. It's like 350 feet down, like 450, like it depended on where we were at, but like we're so deep and we don't have electric reels, so I'm like gunning this thing. Dude, my shoulder's about blown out. Finally, we're like, all right, we're done. Like, let's get out of here. This is awful. It's like 3:34. We've been fishing since like 7:30, and we're soaking wet. No one's having any fun. So we reel this thing in, and we have a damn dogfish on the end of it. This is ugly ass looking shark looking fish, and it's just like sucking on our bait. So that sucks because we don't even know how long that thing was on there. We were fishing this whole time, so we lost that. Got a dogfish, got 3 fish to catch, didn't catch any halibut, and ended up soaking wet. It was just it wasn't an ideal experience for the last trip on the boat, but here we are talking about it, telling great stories, having a great time now. It sucks because I had a really cool video planned and I couldn't even film anything. My hands were so cold, and the fact that we were cracking waves and my butt was just, it kind of sucked. But oh well, here we are. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, guys, and hopefully the boat doesn't get sold so we can get out one more time.